Hey everybody, welcome to Big Hair Gaming. We're here with our 500 subscriber live stream, doodly dop, whatever. This is just to celebrate having 500 subscribers. We've been growing really quickly over the past little while, over the past month or so. We hit 500 subscribers, I think about 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna mute this just so it's not super loud. We had 500 subscribers about 2 weeks ago, and this is just a kind of hangout, chill stream. You can see I'm at the end of our, well, not really at the end, but in the middle of our battle day for the Alliance duel. Took some big hits, gave some big hits, but right now my base is a smoldering pile, and I'm trying to scrounge up another couple 3 million points to see if we can get this last box here. We're getting there, but it's slow going. So like after the first big hit, it's kind of tough to find like those last few bases who actually have troops who aren't shielded. So what we might end up doing is just coming back. Doesn't look like I'm getting that free fire put out. So, but yeah, sometimes it's a bit hard to try to find bases that actually have troops, so you can get those last few units. But we'll see what we can do. Right now, I'm doing the speed healing thing where I'm healing like a couple batches of troops to just try and get some heals in. Um, but yeah, we're pretty early in. I'm also a pretty small channel, so it's entirely possible we might only get like one or two people who jump in here. But we're gonna be answering questions. So if you have questions about like what you want to do with your team, or you're looking for advice, or you have other questions about videos or about season one or any of that stuff, feel free to throw it into the chat. I'm gonna be playing and kind of just doing my usual thing here. But yeah, this is kind of our celebration. Thank you for 500 subscribers. Um, all that sorts of stuff. Feel free to jump in the chat. Oh, cool. And we got our first person. Let's see. Baltimore. No, I don't quite have my T10s yet. I'm about probably like 5 or 6 upgrades away, and probably 2 billion resources away from it. But I've been kicking up my Alliance duel to get this last little node here. I'm gonna save that for science next week. But I'm at, let's see, we got 2, 3, that's 5 plus 4. We got 9 more upgrades to make. 2 of them are cooking. But once those are done, then we'll have our last push to T10s and we'll finally get there. I got a whole bunch of speed ups, but just not enough resources because I goofed up and spent a whole bunch of them on the early part of the tree. Now, like that does help me out because like it puts me closer to that 80% that I need to unlock the special forces tech centers and all that stuff. But I'm not really worried about that right now. What I wish I had was those resources back so I could pump up my T10s. Oh, cool. And we got the Secretary of Interior role coming up. Yeah, one thing I've been getting into the habit of recently is just like applying to the Secretary of Interior role, like whenever. Like before, I used to do it, and I would do it only when, my thing was my what do you call it? My resource gatherers were at like capacity, or once they were maxed. Are we still? Where are we? Where is this? We're getting attacked by somebody. I might jump in and try to attack him. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. He he's probably stronger than me because everybody in this alliance who's been attacking us has been stronger than me. If I time it right, yeah, he's got like a reasonable air team. Let me see if I can get the deets on him. But yeah, one thing I've been trying to do is just apply for the Secretary of Interior like whenever, and then just grab the buff and then pop it. Like it feels nicer to use it when like you're at capacity or whatever. But like honestly, it doesn't matter because the 100% increase to what is it? Not production, but I think to like gather or whatever the phrasing of it is, still applies no matter what value you're at. So I try to do it like a little bit more. I try to do it ahead of time, um, rather than that. Let me see. They're not. I'm not seeing a lot of reports here. Let me see. Battle Gray. Oh yeah, he's got about 2 million on me. Yeah, actually exactly 2 million because I think I'm like 21.4. But yeah, no T10s yet for me. What we need to be doing is moving around and finding some targets. Let me go back. I was hitting this dude. I'm gonna go back up here and send my guy up there, and hopefully I don't get caught. Well, I'm on my opponent's server, so I'm not super worried about like not being able to teleport, because I can always use my VS teleport. But I'm gonna hope this dude has troops. Let's see. Doesn't look like it because my points doesn't look like it changed. Nope, no troops. Sad reacts only. I know this guy has troops though. Whoops. Yeah, one thing I find is that I misclick like crazy on when I'm playing on a desktop. Like, nothing beats just like literally pointing at something and then clicking on it. I feel like desktop lets me be faster, but I feel like I also like misclick way more frequently. And we got our Secretary of Interior buff coming up in 3, 2, 1. Bam. And there we go. All right, that's one base. Let's hop in here. We'll grab our stuff. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, output. That's the way they phrase it. It's boost food output, iron output, and then coin production. The coin production increase isn't as helpful, which is kind of what I want it for. But a nice little 5-minute boost to that, I guess, is okay. Yeah, I got you. All right, let's find some new targets. Yeah, so the right when we started doing our main attack, like we jumped in and then like a whole bunch of people jumped in. So unfortunately, there was a reasonably high number of people who didn't have shields up. But when you divide that amongst like all of your active attackers from your base, everybody only gets like a couple million points. This guy's sending out units. They're coming from somewhere. Huh? Oh, they must have. I see. They did a rallied attack against this guy. Let's see. Let's see where he's at. He might not have troops. Maybe. No, I wanted to attack him. Oh well. Oh, he doesn't even have dudes on the wall. Yeah, I think you might get like a little bit of kills if somebody doesn't have troops on the wall, but like them not having troops on the wall vastly reduces the number of kills that you can get. And today being today, uh, today being battle day, you want all the troop deaths that you can get. But yeah, for any folks who happen to appear, feel free to ask questions about Oh wait, I need to get. Yeah, let's grab those advanced teleporters from the store, VIP store. Easy trade. And I'll grab the one from the Alliance shop too. Feel free to ask questions if you have questions about your build, questions about what to research, any of that sorts of stuff, or just like random conversational stuff. Let's see. Do I want to actually no? Hold up. I'm gonna use my Alliance teleport. Let's share this guy. So what you do is you share that, and then when you teleport back, it'll bring you right to it, and then you don't have to like go searching all around the place. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's our other guy. Okay, we're all good. All right. I don't like the silence of playing with the no game sounds. I don't like playing with the music on, just because like after a full season of that gets tiring. They got to get some new songs in the game, or even a song proper, because the other thing is kind of like a tune, which is not really the same thing. But like they got to put some new songs in the game, because you can't be listening to that for like a whole season. Oh wait, I did this wrong. did get some troops for this, so that's nice.
Yes, sir.
We'll just blast them. That's bonkers loud. This is bonkers loud for me. There we go. That's a lot better. Hey, we got somebody showing up over here. Let's see what happens. Oh no, that's the king. Oh, he bounced off? Damn, that's rough. Oh, he gonna run away? Oh well, rip. I'm gonna take that W though. Uh-oh. You're not taking that one. We gotta get out of here, Scoob. Damn, I came back disgraced, no longer the Secretary of Interior. Alright, we lost a couple troops, but that's alright. I lost like a huge number of troops in an attack earlier. Let me put that out there, ask that for free. Let me hook him up with the, where is that? Oh no, I'm actually on cooldown. Yeah, did he want the research boost? Yeah, he did. Alright, let's sit here for a little bit. We'll heal up. And then we'll see what else we can get into. And progress is progress. Progress is progress. Yeah, the other thing to remember is like if you can't cover the difference with just troops, because you can see I'm kind of like hurting for troops now. I got, what is this? Well, 2,000 left in the hospital. I think I probably got like 6,000 troops left if I'm lucky. Yeah, a little bit more. So I got like 8,000 troops left total. If you can't cover that like immediately off the rip, from fighting your adversaries or whatever, like you can still send out trucks, you can still do secret tasks and all that sorts of stuff. So this is not the end of the world if you don't get it all through combat right away. I think last week when we did the last video, like we got it like within like a minute or something like that. And like that's one of the benefits of like jumping in, especially if like you're being one of the first people on the battlefield. It's like you either want to be like the first one to show up or among the first ones to show up and among the last ones to leave. Why? Is because people usually preemptively will put up their shield. Where they'll do it like for me, reset is at 9 p.m. I'm on the East Coast, US. And so people will usually put their shields up like just before 9, and if they do that, then that means they come down just before 9 or just before reset, the next day. So if you go in to like attack like right before reset, then a bunch of shields are coming down, and if people aren't on, like, you know, if they're on, they'll move away, they'll try to retaliate, they'll do whatever. But if they're not on, that's just like easy points. Though sometimes, you know, you'll get their alliance mates who will jump in, and then you can do stuff like we did in the last video where we're trying to like bait people to go to defend their ally and stuff like that. So you're trying to bait them to go defend their ally, knowing that you can like jump in on them and like knock everybody out of their base or whatever. I just take up all those points from doing that, which is super great. And like that's a really good strategy. That's probably like in terms of a literal bang for your buck. I guess not really literal, but in terms of getting the most bang for your buck, I think that's probably the best way to get a bunch of points. It's like to hit somebody like one time, so that all their alliance mates are like, oh, we got to go protect them. And then when they do, you go in and just blast everybody. Like that's the way. But yeah, I think we got. All right, yeah, this is the last batch. We'll wait for that to heal up, and then we'll go. How much time we got left before we can go over? Probably like a minute. Oh, now we can jump right in. Let's go. We good. How we doing? 4.9. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't think I'm gonna find anybody else around here who's doesn't have their shield up and is still alive. That guy's got a little damage on him. Almost want to go back and find that person who had the vice president buff because they tried to attack me and they bounced right off. But I don't know. I might fly too close to the sun if I do that because they might be heavily reinforced. Yeah, no luck. Alright, let's start looking for other alliances. Yeah, the downside is like going to the Badlands is easy, and like, but like finding like, oh, I already attacked that. I already attacked that guy. He doesn't have a lot left. What was I saying? Like you know, attacking like random alliances is fine, and but like finding them on the map is kind of a pain. Oh, almost fit. All right, I'm gonna jump in right there. I'm willing to bet that person doesn't have that many troops, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's see. I'm hoping that they're reinforced because I want to bounce everybody out of there. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna hit them twice, and I'm gonna back off, and I'm gonna hope that they reinforce them. Maybe. Nah, they're not taking it. What's up? Ah, okay. Thanks. Good stuff. Nah, they're not going for it. Unfortunate. They got Marshall in like 17 minutes. Ooh, yo, this guy's here. Let's hit him with the sonic boom. Don't mind me. I'm just going to mine some resources. Psych. That might be Ash. Yep. All right. Well, they're not reinforcing this person, so I'm gonna just Ash them and take the little bit of points that I can get. How we doing so far? Probably like 5. Not even. Yeah, I might have to pack it in. Uh, nah. Let's see if we can find any other. Right, that's the Hive TM. Is this? All right, we're gonna use that as an anchor. We're gonna head back. And we're gonna chill. Cool. So while we're doing that, I'll take the minor risk of being accosted. We'll peep, see how the base is going. So, right now is an event that I've actually grown pretty fond of. It's the Decorate Your Dreams event, and like normally I like don't. I didn't think I would care a whole lot about this, but you saw my for the 500 celebration, 500 subscribers celebration video. I played this for like maybe like I want to say $50 or like $70. I ended up spending a little bit more than I initially wanted to, but we were like pretty close to like this Universal Decor 300 thingy. So I was like, I'll spend like the extra couple bucks on it. It's okay. But I actually really like it. Like it's a really good opportunity for you to get a bunch of statues that you may not have. And if you're missing a bunch of stuff, I think I'm only missing another 6 statues. And I'm not like super worried about it. A lot of them are like seasonal holiday stuff that I think will come around again at some point. Um, but like it's a really good opportunity for you to fill out some of your missing statues. And like if you don't have statues, I think acquiring them is like not super duper important, but it's like reasonably important. because you can continue to get the UDC, that Universal Decor components, and then like just boost them up. So like that's what I did in preparation for season 2, where I know that was it the Tower of Victory is very important to get to at least level 3. One, because you get, plus 1.5 crit damage, but also for season 2 specifically. Whoop, that was right here. It increases your base temperature, where like level 1 you get 3 degrees Celsius, level 2 you get 4 degrees, and then like any level above, at or above level 3, you get another additional 5 degrees Celsius. Um, it's nice you get the boost for this. I don't have the Frost Castle, but a bunch of other stuff that's there. But yeah, trying to boost up that Eternal Tower of Victory. It'd be extra fresh if the Tower of Victory was in contention to be obtained from the Decorate Your Dreams thing, but it's not, so that's okay. I do really want the Pumpkin Panic as my pity wish decoration, but it turns out that like the Joyful Bunny is better because he gives that damage reduction, and I'm all about that damage reduction because you definitely need it. So, but yeah, that's just some of the stuff I've been kind of stewing on. I got a new video coming out for a 6 strat that I think is a massive improvement over the strategy that I demonstrated in another video for how to stagger your troops. It's basically the same thing, but it's a little bit different. But you have to wait for that to come out, and that'll be sometime soon. Oh, gotta jump on the train. That's important. Let's see. Right now, like this is good. Like battle data is always nice, but I need the boxes, so I'm always going for the boxes, and because I got to keep up that TCAN grind. One of the things I'm really looking forward to in season 2, well, one of the things it's not that I'm looking forward to it in season 2. It's actually that I'm glad that it's the case in season 2. Is that like I don't think any of the level 31 or above upgrades come out in season 2, which I'm really thankful for because I just want time to like hit my T10s and just enjoy the being at like close to the ceiling of where I can get to for the time being. Like the T10 grind, like I do enjoy it and it is fun. Uh, but I need some time to rest on my laurels for like a little bit, and then I can get back into it. Let's jump on. Oh wait, didn't I post somebody? Hey, there's a bunch. This is a dense area. I'm just gonna pop right here and then jump on this guy. And hopefully somebody else will show up to stop me, and maybe they'll fail. I don't think I'm getting anything for this. Oh, there we go. Oh, he got one of them fancy banners. Oh, he ain't even doing nothing. I might just hit him one more time, whatever. Oh, okay, we got a little bit on there. I'm gonna do it again. I ain't even gonna check. I'm gonna just go. Just for fun. Maybe he'll jump back in. I can get some more kills. Go ahead. Go ahead, do it. You know you want to. Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Ah, he knows what I'm doing. Eh, whatever. We'll dust him. Who else is around? This person. Oop, not what I want to do. Just a couple. Ooh. Maybe that's not the best idea. What I expect he might do is maybe he'll drop his shield and start attacking me. Nah, it's nothing over there. I don't think so. That would have been pretty sick if he did drop his shield. What I would do is because I can't get my troops back fast enough, I would just teleport away and then come back. Am I getting anything out of that? Nope. Still 5.8. Bunch of dudes over there. They look like people who have troops. I shouldn't bother spending a precise teleport on it. Where are they coming from? Oh yeah, is that dude? It's my turn. I don't think he has any troops left, given I saw him get dusted by somebody else, but we're gonna try it anyway. I'm pretty sure this is doing nothing for me. Yep, nothing. Rip. Oh, wait, we got somebody. Can I beat this guy? Let's find out. Oh, we put some damage on him. I don't think he has dudes on the wall. I think that's the problem. Oh, nope, now he has dudes on the wall. Alright, it's time to get out of here. Actually, he's not attacking me. Oh, he is now. Go. Oh, I'm out of troops. Oh well, let's take the L and we'll teleport away. Alright, whatever. Should be in the hospital. Alright, cool. We still got 5,000. I'm not concerned. Yeah, in that case. Yeah, thanks. There's somebody I fought earlier, before I jumped on. I thought we were pretty even, but they ended up dealing me a pretty big blow, and I think they got like 10,000 of my troops. So you gotta give props where props is due. But yeah, right there I took the hit, just so it would bring my durability back up close to 10,000. So that way, if I get engaged in another combat later, I'm not worried about like somebody getting 1 or 2 hits in on me, and then I am like forced to teleport away or whatever. So that's just to kind of like reset your HP. Because I knew my troop count was already low, because I sent out a rally that had like half power, so I was probably like at 900 troops or something like that, or like 1,000 troops. So I wasn't super concerned about like losing troops by getting attacked, because they're all in the hospital anyway, so it's all good. But let's see. So what's the next move here? Where are we at? So we had 6. Probably the last 200,000 of that is just from losing troops against fighting that last person. But so far, kind of what's been working pretty well is summoning people by merit of attacking their allies who are already dusted. Not a lot of value in that. Like in the what is it? Server versus server war. It makes sense to maybe jump around and stop people from bouncing folks around your server. Maybe not so much, because like they still get points for it. Every time they ash them, they'll get points for it. And if you just don't want them to have points, you could do that. It looks like the speed of the heals is slowing down. I might make this a little bit smaller. Let's bring it down to like 350. So yeah, like in like server versus server, like maybe it makes sense if you just don't want the enemy team to have points, then you like you work kind of hard to like keep them from attacking. But in regular, just like your VS Alliance duel battle, like it doesn't really matter. So like showing up to stop me from attacking somebody who has no troops isn't super valuable. But it is fun. So like I'll say that, like not everything that you do needs to be done because like it's the optimal thing to do. But also I guess like just play the game and have a good time. So there's that. Don't let me tell you how to play the game. Like everything even with all the videos that I do and everything, like, I still think that everybody is entitled to play the game the way that they want to play the game, so long that they're having a good time. So like playing optimally, quote unquote, isn't the only way to play, and that's something that I stand by pretty intensely as somebody who is like a lifelong gamer. Games are for everybody. Now that said, games as a collective are for everybody, but not everything necessarily needs to be for everybody. Uh, if a game is hard and the developers want it to be hard, then they're allowed to make the game difficult, and you just have to either get good enough to beat it or not, or just watch people play it on the internet. That's totally fine. But yeah, there's my quote unquote hot take for games that are hard for the sake of being hard. Now, are games that are hard for the sake of being hard good? That's another question. A real popular one that I know of that's been out for a long time, a roguelike, what is it called? Faster Than Light. I've never been a fan of Faster Than Light. And I say this as somebody who really enjoys roguelikes. Like I have all of the achievements in Binding of Isaac. And I have like somewhere in the magnitude of like 1,200 hours in Binding of Isaac. And I have played like a whole bunch of other roguelikes. Roguelikes are a really fun genre for me. But Faster Than Light kind of breaks one of my roguelike gaming principles, which I always forget one of them. But it's that like a game can be hard for the sake of being hard, which like Binding of Isaac is, and so is Faster Than Light. It can have completely randomized events that don't make I won't say they don't make sense, but there's not like a programmatic way that you can go about approaching them, so that you can make differences in the future or you can manipulate those random events. Um, where like Binding of Isaac has some of those, but like I think a lot of the ones that you see, like if you see an enemy, the enemy does the same kind of thing like every time, and like Faster Than Light has that to some degree, um, but Faster Than Light also has like mechanics where if a certain spaceship or whatever is getting attacked by pirates or something in one run, you're like, oh, let me jump in and help the people or whatever, and you do so, and then like you beat the pirates, and afterwards, excuse me, the people are like, oh, thanks so much, take this gun, take this weapon or whatever, and attach it to your ship, and blah blah blah. We're so thankful. And then you do that same thing in another run, and then like you have a completely different outcome where you take a whole bunch of damage. Uh, the ship that was being attacked blasts off into space. The pirates like give you a black eye and whoop you up quite a bit, and they don't surrender, and their ship gets destroyed, and then like you end up with like peanuts as your spoils of victory after the fact. And there's really no way for you to know. At least in my experience, I put like a reasonable amount of hours into the game, but I eventually stopped, as one does with all things. But there's no way for you to know, what the outcome of that kind of endeavor is going to be. And so we have like hard for the sake of being hard, um, very randomized or completely randomized events, or you and the last one, there's no save states and you lose all your progress when you die, which is like the staple of roguelikes, but I included in the list anyway. And my rule in general for roguelikes is you can do two of those things, but you can't do all three. And for me, Faster Than Light does all three, and I'm just like not a fan of the game because of that. Because it's like even though like I understand the strengths of my individual units and all that sorts of stuff, and I understand like the benefits of the ships and the different kinds of play styles and how you can upgrade your ships in different way and kind of like synergize your components towards a certain build. I often find that like the game is just ends up being too random, where I do a number of things that I consider to be safe moves, uh, quote unquote, or like as safe as they can be. Safe moves like throughout the game, and then like they just super duper don't pan out. And I've beaten the game a couple of times. I'll say a handful of times because it's not super challenging. There are some like gimmies where you when you're beating the final boss of the game or whatever, the big Federation ship, like you don't kill all of the people who are operating the guns, because if you do that, then like the next phase, if they're all dead, then like an AI takes over and it keeps shooting at you anyway. And I'm like, that kind of stuff is kind of dumb. Like I shouldn't be metagaming that hard to try to get through the final boss fight. And there's also just like some stuff that's like fundamentally true. It's like where you either like if you don't have like at least 3 shields and the ability to go intangible, like you're just going to lose that fight no matter what. And I like to see just like some more options available to people. Uh, what's this? Oh no, that's our ally. That's on our server. I'd like to see some more options that are available in that game. But yeah. But yeah, some but Faster Than Light, not a huge fan. Binding of Isaac, definitely a big fan. One game I've been playing, on a different topic, a game I've been playing recently. I've been playing a bit of what is it, Deep Rock Galactic Survivors. I'm a big fan of DRG, just in general, but Deep Rock Galactic Survivors is another roguelike, and I think they're really nailing it. Like I don't think the game is like fully done, or I don't think it's like I can't remember if it's out of beta or if it's like still early access or whatever the term is. But they're really nailing it. Like it's a lot of fun. It's a very fun cycle. It's not the same as Deep Rock, which I think is to its benefit because like you want to do something like radically different. But it does use a lot of like the in universe type stuff where you're still on Hoxus doing fighting bugs and all that stuff. But it's a cool game. Definitely recommend checking it out. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's see if we can find anybody else to attack. I think we were looking on the far left side last time, so we'll see what we can find over here. We got 2 dudes. Let's see. Ooh, that guy's looking pretty messed up. That guy's. I'm willing to bet he doesn't have a lot left, but we'll see. I'll throw down like right here, and then I can hit him, and I can hit this other Rob Dob dude, and we'll see what happens. Maybe somebody will show up to stop us. Let's hit Rob Dob first, because he's not an alliance, so it's very probable that nobody's going to show up. If he does have troops, I just want to be able to join the points. I don't think that's doing anything. Nope. No such luck. Oh, I'm at 1.6. Nice. I thought I was at 1.4. A little bit stronger than I thought. I don't think this is doing anything. Nope. But if we're lucky, somebody might show up to try to defend him. And there he is. Let's see. Does he? Yeah. I think that's the dude from before. Oh yeah, it is, because he's got the thing. Well, I'll happily kill some of his troops, just like the last time. Ooh, this time. Let me look and see what his power is. Uh-oh. Actually, I'm not that worried about that. That guy got over to me pretty quick. Alright, I gotta start playing more conservatively because I'm down to my last probably 4,000 troops. About 5,000. So after that, I'm hosed. Fortunately, I can go like absolutely ham because what's it called? There's no SVS. There's no honor duel, whatever you call it, tomorrow. So I don't have to worry about like conserving troops or whatever. I would have played way differently if I had to worry about conserving troops for that. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, one other. I don't think I can get him there. Yeah, he's probably not ready to come back up because you can usually grab troops through the package if they're available. But I really like this. This is my what is it? I forget what the building is called. It's my sick bay thing. It basically just works as an extra space for you to hold more troops. Except you can get like however many are considered to be sick, you can get them every day. Not every day, sorry, like every 2 days and some change, you can get more. But it's basically just extra hospital space, which I'm all about. So one of the things I've been pushing recently is just trying to push that building up a little bit more, just to increase my barracks, or not my barracks, my hospital space. 'Cause I don't think there's any big science boosts that are gonna increase it. I might have some in development. I have a little bit of development buffs left. I could go for it. It's not that expensive. It's pretty cheap. Let's see. That's healing speed. It's a little bit more expensive, but still not too bad. I got a little bit more. That's still pretty affordable. Yeah, these are actually pretty affordable. What I'll probably do. I mean, like the downside is I'm like focusing so heavily on my T10s that like I don't really have. I'm not really giving myself time to look into other stuff. Um, like the rule I've been kind of going with is like anything that costs more than like 50 million gold, I'm like not interested in doing right now. I'm not gonna make it if I go too slow. Okay, no, he's still going. All right. I was worried I wouldn't get there in time. But yeah, anything over like 50 million gold, I'm not really like investing in right now. Just because like the cost is just too high. I just finished our last run for what is it, the zombie invasion. I got a bunch of gold from that. Like I started the last two um, science researches that you already saw before. I started those two thanks to the gold that I got from that. In addition to using a whole bunch of rare boxes, the purple ones. Um, so I was able to get like two more researchers going from that, and then I think like getting once you get all three of the last nodes up to the up to level 9, I think it's like 500 million gold a pop to do those last researches. It's just like it's a massive undertaking. It's ridiculous. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bam. Ooh, I was a little slow there. I was definitely on the slower side. I'm gonna guess I'm like 7th. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too slow. 6, 7. Not too slow. There we go. Bada bing. Cool. Alright, I think what I might do is keep the rest of my handful of my like three rallies worth of troops and just kind of hang on to them, because I usually what I find is like after I go absolutely ham, like the next day, when's the next what do you call it? Not Battle Storm. Where is it? Zombie X. Yeah, this thing. It's like usually by like reset tomorrow when the alliance exercise comes up. They're like, oh yeah, let's attack Marshall. I've got like 10 people in my military, and I'm like, yeah, nah, you guys got this. So I probably will just like chill out for the next little bit. But yeah, I'll talk us down, and then once I can throw my shield on, we'll probably end the stream there. Um, Unless like a bunch of people show up for like no reason. But yeah, so what was I about to say? Oh man, something. But yeah, I'll probably do is because if I blast through all my troops and I won't have any, and what I want to start doing is like start building up troops for next week. Same old. But I want to be able to like send out. I want to have enough to actually send a rally out, so when digs show up, I'm not like sitting there and everybody else is getting everything, and I don't even have troops to send forward. So what I'll do? Let me see if I can go out. I'm gonna hang out on. Oh, but what if I keep attacking people? That's always fun though. Nah, I'll chill. I can get the rest of my points through what do you call it? I can get the rest of my points through like sending out trucks and stuff like that, so it's not a big deal. But well, let's see. So one thing I don't like about not the mobile app, the desktop app, is that like doing frontline breakthrough is like ridiculously hard. It's like doing it with a mouse cursor is absolute hot dog water. Do not recommend. Because I like to try to go for like as many points as possible, and it's just way difficult to do. So like when stuff like that happens, I just scrap it and then run it again. I'm gonna do that. It's okay. I'll take the 4. Oh man, that was bad. Way too slow. Go for the gun first. Alright, we'll lose the 4. That's okay. Nope, they're in the way. Whoops. Didn't mean to get out of that. What's with the X here? The little skull. I guess that means that it's harder? I don't know.
Running out of time, soldier. Move quickly.
But yeah, I find doing Frontline Breakthrough on PC is like way more challenging. I gotta like pull these zombies off of the middle or something. Because they are big in the way. But also you can see like how like the cursor moves from side to side, and then like you get misaligned from where the guys actually are. In part probably just because the screen's so dang big. Maybe foregoing the other barrel is the strat. Let's see what we can do there. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna go for this one and then stay over here. That's not a lot. Nope. Killed 6. Getting even a little bit in those barrier things, like those barrier increases, is like is huge. Oh, dang. Nope.
Running out of time, soldier. Move quickly.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, I'm gonna just chill over here. Pop that. Nope. That went exactly how I thought it would. Not gonna lie.
Running out of time, soldier. Move quickly.
Nope. Not worth. Let's see if we can just get through it. I usually don't like getting through these with, like, not a lot of troops, but it's whatever. You don't get that many troops from doing it anyway. So, I ain't that mad. I might redo this. I think I can get more from that. I feel like I could do better, but it's whatever. Okay, well, I probably could still do better. Alright, here we go. We got a hard one. Let's see how this goes. Bop. Oh, missed it. Nah, that's gonna mess me up. Yep.
Running out of time, soldier. Move quickly.
Nah, let's do this. Nah, that's too slow. Let's see. Nope. I didn't think that would be the answer. I was gonna try it anyway. Sometimes you just gotta mess around and see what happens. Yeah, nah, if we couldn't clear a 40 door, we're not clearing an 80 door. GG. try and grab both of these. Oh, we couldn't get them. Nope, not happening. Too many dudes in the way.
Out of time, soldier. Move quickly.
Nope. Yeah, now we weren't getting through that.
Running out of time, soldier. Move quickly.
Alright, real quick, let's make sure we're still doing okay. Yep, we're chilling. We got a minute and some change left. Nice. Yeah, it happens. What do we got? A little bit of stuff from digging, force relocation, all the other battle stuff. Boop. Hitting every wrong button under the sun. Nice. Alrighty. I'm gonna start scooching back. Where am I? Oh wait, space right there. What's this guy doing there? Yeah, sometimes people they'll like hop in and just kind of chill there the whole time. I'm probably gonna throw a 24-hour shield up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my alliance points this week. I am not doing great. Usually I'm like doing way better. Usually grab the violet shards. I need to grab the mason ones, and I'm just like in a big deficit today or this week, but it's all good. Do want to make sure I grab those survivor tokens before the thing rolls over. It's still got 2 days. It's no big deal. Boost this up a little bit. Let me see. Probably got, yep, like 9 seconds. Get ready to throw the shield up. And bam. There we go. Safe and sound in our little bubble. Alrighty, yo. Well, for anybody who happened to pop by, thanks for popping by. For anybody who catches the stream later, feel free, like, subscribe, what's it called? Share videos, blah blah blah, all the YouTube stuff. You know the deal. But yeah, this is Big Hair Gaming. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one.